All right, guys. Sorry about the late drop. I actually I had to go to a doctor's appointment for a little checkup for my beautiful pregnant wife. So all that went great, but yeah, I had to drop the video a little bit later because I forgot about that appointment. But thankfully, we were able to adjust. And guys, thank you so much. You hit the like count. We went well over 150. We appreciate it. We're going to do the giveaway to the Discord. Anyone that's in the comments of that last video will have the opportunity to be selected for 30 days in our Discord. So yeah, NBA Cup Day, 11 games. Super exciting. Jordy and I can't wait to watch these games later. So I don't know about his, but for my two plays, these are also two plays I'm going to be using as demons as well. We talked about expanding on that a little bit and talking some NBA demons for today. So before we get started, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop us a comment, like the video. We appreciate you guys. You're really helping us grow. Thank you so much for just killing it on that last video. We appreciate you. All we had to do was bribe you. Just kidding. But yeah, so real quick shout out to our partners, Betr, Underdog, Parlay Play. If you use code BACKDOOR at any of those featured platforms, you will get hooked up. Parlay Play has the special hookup where you get 30 days in our Discord in addition to 100% deposit match up to $100 and $5 promo slip. For Betr, you'll get a $200 deposit match, free pick to help you cash your first slip. And for Underdog, you get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. And Underdog has all sorts of promos going right now. I got a no sweat token today. I have a 50% boost that I can add to any slip. So a lot of goodies on Underdog. If you want to sign up for any of those, just make sure to use code BACKDOOR. There's information in the description of the video if you want to diversify and you want to show us a little bit of support by using our code. We appreciate it, guys. So these are the plays that I'm going to be getting into. I'm keeping the wheels on the wagon here with Isaiah Hartenstein. They've got his PRA bumped up a little bit higher at 29, and I think some of them are 28 and a half, maybe 29 and a half, but I'm still comfortable taking it. Dude's been balling. So I'm taking that over on all the platforms. And then I'm going with Damian Lillard over 36 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. Getting this on 36 and a half. Yeah, I'm getting this on all platforms and I'm comfortable. Like I said, I'm down to take both of these guys demons. So I'm comfortable whatever this line's at. I think they're both going over tonight. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah. I was trying to keep it together over here, but that
one. Oh, bro, we got dunks.
Dunks? We got dunks. Okay.
Yeah, they're giving us Giannis, who has a stomach ache.
Yeah.
And Jared Allen. But Jared Allen, 2.5. Okay.
Not bad.
Anyways, let's talk about your plays.
Yeah, so I like Jalen Green over 4.5 points in the first quarter. And I'm taking Tobias Harris for over 1.5 free throws made. But the two demons I'm really liking today that I'll get into why later is Jaren Jackson's assist at 1.5 and Andrew Wiggins at 2.5 assists. And I'll break those down a little bit, but I like those a lot.
All right. You're comfortable taking your guys' demons too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What you're telling me?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's start breaking it down. So first of all, with both of my plays, these are NBA Cup relevant. That's what I've been targeting. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure the Thunder, they should be. They've been balling. Yeah, Thunder are in a tight battle in this West Group B. Suns, Spurs, we took those last night, and Thunder just battling it out. So even the Lakers aren't totally out of this yet. I mean, they probably kind of are. But yeah, Suns, Thunder, and Spurs are both really trying to get the dub tonight. So feeling good about Hartenstein. This is Lillard. Getting his minutes. Look at that 2024. Just beautiful. Dude's been absolutely balling. And let's see. To think that this team is just, they still don't, like Chet's still out. And I mean, this roster is just so nasty. Great coaching. Just, man, can't say enough about how awesome the Thunder are right now. So if we look at the matchup for Hartenstein, We've got it's relatively soft, playing the Jazz, who are actually pretty good at preventing their opponents from getting rebounds. Even though they don't go crazy on the boards themselves, it's not like they've got guys that are just going absolutely nuts, but like teams, when they match up against them, it's just like the boards, they tend to struggle at almost every position. But as far as the matchup goes for Hartenstein, 29th in points allowed, 17th in rebounds allowed, 14th in assists allowed. I mean, we're just staring at green. It's been a wagon, like we said. And to think we were getting this at like 22.5 when he had his first game. But yeah, his lowest game was 30 against Portland. Just came off that game, which arguably his toughest matchup yet. Maybe you could argue Golden State. But Houston is tough in the paint. And, he went for 36, 19 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists. The minutes are solid. Chet is still out, so they don't have a whole lot of depth there. So he's going to be getting his minutes, but averaging 31.6 minutes per game, 3.6 fouls, 61% from the field, 10.8 attempts per game, averaging 6.6 buckets per game. Literally not shooting threes. We expect that, but averaging 21.8 rebound chances a game. That's why he's grabbed at least 10, and he's got multiple games of 14. That game against the Lakers, 18 boards. So the rebounds and the points in the paint are what we love, but the dude is getting the assists done too, averaging 4.6 potential assists per game. We love everything about this. Here's a little note from Outlier though. This is kind of a weird one. This is a weird note, but I'm going to read it. Isaiah Hartenstein has failed to exceed. Okay, yeah. It's because I was reading it weird. So he's failed to exceed 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists in 15 of his last 19 games at home. He hasn't played 19 games though. So obviously this is going back into last year, just kind of a goofy note. A little glitch there, not relevant, but he's only played 5 games in 2024 with his new team that he got signed to, not traded to, which I said one day. But anyways, feeling great about this, and I'm comfortable with the Demon as well. I'll just mention that now. I mentioned it earlier, but this is a play that I'm comfortable like taking the over. I'm going to throw his Demon into a couple slips as well. If we take a look at the daily grind situation, though, they don't like this at 29, 50.82% odds to hit the under, minus 121. So go with your gut. This is where I'm just going against the grain. They like his points over 13. They have it at a 52.59% odds to hit the over, minus 129. They have his fantasy score under. Maybe, they have that pretty heavily juiced to the under if you don't want to take the PRA over. 54.26% odds to hit the under, according to them. Maybe that's, due to turnovers, I'm guessing. Because, to me, just the PRA looks great. Even at 29, I'm happy to take that. We're getting it at 28.5 on some other platforms, but you can't convince me to take that under. And I think this being an important NBA Cup game, matchup is not scary. So I'm good with it. I'm going to be taking it for more. Let's talk about Damian Lillard. So we've got Giannis Antetokounmpo as of 5 hours ago. It was a game time decision, but he has the probable tag was already a good indication. He was on track to play Tuesday, and his presence at shoot around adds further credence to the expectation that he's going to be good to go. I was thinking about taking Giannis PRA, in fact, and then I looked into it a little bit more, doing a little bit of Google search, and they were talking about how he's dealing with a stomach ache today as well. So he's probably going to play, but I just decided to go with Lillard instead. I think that this is, going to be, I could see this being one of those big Lillard type nights, and Giannis will definitely help. But if he is dealing with like an illness, a little bit of a stomach ache, I just don't know if he'll be at 100%. He'll probably still clear his line, but just the questionable tag, and then on top of that, the sickness, I'm going to be just expecting Lillard to do well tonight. And it is a tough matchup, so go with your gut. I mean, it's Detroit, but 2 point guards is pretty solid. 5th in points allowed, 4th in rebounds allowed, 4th in assists allowed. So if you're uncomfortable with this, I understand, but I'm comfortable, even rolling the demon as well. Yeah, the last 5 games, he's cleared this in 4 out of his last 5, and then the one game he missed, he went for 35. We need him to get 37 tonight to cash this. If we take a look at 2024 and we look at how he's played on the road, is that, I mean, yeah, 4 out of 7, so a little bit over 50%. I mean, to me, it's pretty simple. Damian Lillard and an important NBA Cup game, and this isn't just important to the Bucks. This is like a battle between the Bucks and Detroit in this East Group B. Both of them are 3-0. So one of these two are going to lock this in tonight, and the other is probably going to get the wild card spot potentially. Only 2 wild cards are going to be selected, but. So yeah, I'm feeling good about Lillard going over this. If we take a look at daily grind here, I thought about taking his free throws too. I do think this looks good at 5.5. If you guys want a pivot, 52.37% odds to hit the over, -134. 5.5 does sound solid to me. They also like this assist combo, Cade Cunningham and Damian Lillard over 16. They like his points to go over 24.5, 51.16% odds to hit the over. Points, rebounds, they like to go over. And the PRA, it's not as juiced as the others, but they like this to go over too. 36.5, 50.34% odds to hit the over, -119. And mixed emotions across these other odds makers. Some are favoring it to go over, some are 50-50, some are favoring it slightly to go under and over. So go with your gut. I just feel like it's going to be a Damian Lillard type night. I could be wrong, but I'm willing to just, if he burns me, he burns me. Like I'm not like scared of this play at all. So that's going to cover my 2 plays. Since both of my demon plays are also the plays I'm taking, don't really need to go into too much more depth, but I will say that his demon play, because I want to pass this over to Jordy, because I've kind of taken a decent amount of time already, but his demon's only at 39.5, so that looks good to me. Just a 3-point bump for the demon. I'll take it. And then Hartenstein, let me just make sure we even have a demon for him. So 29, or no, they don't. They're not even giving the demon because they know he's probably going to be able to hit it. Comfortable with the Lillard demon. If you're in our Discord, I already dropped the demon slip. There'll be more in there as well. But if you guys want to check out Outlier, this app really helps you fine tune your decisions before you take a play. They cover matchups, injury reports, and insights about the players, which is really solid. They just give you a little note on plays that they like to go over or under. They put it on your radar and they give you a little explanation as to why they like it to go over or under. And then they point you in the direction of that prop on that specific platform. You just click a button and it takes you right to it. So you can like log your different platforms in through Outlier as well. You can try it out for free. There's a link in the description of the video. You don't need a code, just sign up through that link and they'll hook you up for a week for free. So, all right, Jordy, sorry it took so long.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, so getting into mine here, I like this Jalen Green first quarter points a lot. He's hit this in 15 out of 21 games this year. Hit it in 2 out of 3 of the head-to-heads. He missed this last one against Sacramento, but he plays a lot in the first quarter. He almost plays the entire quarter. He's getting 9.5 minutes in the first quarter. This dude can go off. I mean, he's definitely a special talent. He went for 18 points in the game before the last in the first quarter against Philly. So going into the Sacramento matchup, it's going to be a really fast-paced game. So I like him to get going early. 5 points is not too difficult for a guy like him to get in the first quarter. So 19th in points allowed overall, first to point guards and 28th to shooting guards. So he's got a nice soft matchup here. 31 points is the value. So I think he can get 5 in this first quarter. So liking this one a lot. There's no odds on these because they're first half stuff and a free throw prop. For Betr though, and the other platforms, I do like Harris's fantasy score, and then I'm taking Derek Jones Jr. over 13.5 PRA. I'll explain those in a minute as well. But Harris, I'm taking his free throws. He's just been getting to the line enough for me to feel comfortable taking this. 12 out of 21 games in the head-to-head. He's gone over this 2 out of 4 games, just barely missing it in that one. But playing 35 minutes in some of these games, he's getting up to 40 minutes. Sometimes he plays 22 minutes, but he's still cashing these in a lot because he is an aggressive player on the glass, and they're going up against Milwaukee, who are pretty tall and lanky, so that, you know, they're giving up quite a bit of free throws. 14th is their rank in free throws allowed, so pretty solid matchup here for him. I do like this to go over with his like new aggressive role he's been playing with Detroit, so liking this one as well. Real quickly, I'll go over Derek Jones Jr. Let me pull him up. Let's see here. I liked this one earlier. They did bump it though, half a point. But I still do like this at 13. His PRA, he's gone over this in 13 out of 22 games, but he's hit it in 4 out of 5 of the head-to-heads, and he's crushed this line pretty convincingly against Portland. So I do like this line a lot at 13 or 13 and a half. So solid matchup for him too. 20th in points, 25th in rebounds, 25th in assists. So he's got a nice soft matchup. So for a full game prop, I do like this one a lot. And then let's go over these demons real quick. I have this Jaren Jackson 1.5 assists. You know, this one he's hit in every single head-to-head. He's hitting 3 out of 3 head-to-heads. He just needs 2 assists. He does not go for a bunch of assists, right? So over the year, he's only hit this 5 out of 19 times. That's why it's a demon. But if you look at his potential assists, he's averaging 3.6 potential assists per game. So the value is there for him to get this done. I mean, in the matchup, 25th to centers and assists allowed. So the dude is definitely capable of getting this done. It's only a plus 180, but it's giving you a nice big multiplier on this. Like this 4-man right here alone is a 15x. So not bad. And then Andrew Wiggins for over 2.5 assists. He's been doing this quite a bit. 8 out of 17 games this year. He's hit it in the last head-to-head against Denver. So a lot of potential with this one as well. 29th in assists allowed is the matchup as well. So these are just 2 that I found that I really do like. So that's the cool thing with outliers. You can kind of find demon plays and then bump them up to that alt line and take a look at them. So it's really cool. If you guys want to check out DG Daily Grind, you can see here I've got this pulled up. They don't like Derek Jones Jr. to go over the PRA at 13, so just keep that in mind. I do think it looks good though. Great matchup for him. But you can pull stuff up like this and they'll give you all the odds from all the odds makers right here. It's a great tool. If you take that away, it'll just give you all the top plays on the board for the day right at the top there. So the top play today is Wendell Carter under 16.5 points rebounds, minus 149. So don't take my word for it, but that's what the tool is saying. So if you want to check this out, go to dgfantasy.com, use code BACKDOOR at checkout, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Or no, sorry, that's wrong app. They're going to give you 25% off of your first purchase. So if you want to lock that in for a month or up to a year, they're going to give you 25% off of whatever you decide to lock that in for the very first time. So really good deal over there. If you want to check out Chalkboard, they will match your first deposit up to $100 and give you a free play to help you cash your first slip. They're another DFS platform like Parlay Play and Underdog and all these other ones, but they have really good multipliers over there. You know, good multipliers are tough to find on a lot of these apps. We're spoiled with Prizepicks because they have fixed odds. But you know, with these other apps, it's hard to find good multipliers, but Chalkboard does have that, and they run like 6 specials a day, so you're getting like a Taco Tuesday almost every single day over there. A lot of fun. So go check out Chalkboard, use code BACKDOOR, and that's going to cover it all for me.
All right. I do actually have a couple demons that I forgot I locked in earlier with the Karl Anthony Towns taco. I'll point out a couple of them that I liked. I actually liked it just because it's so low. Gary Trent Jr. over 2.5 rebounds demon. I thought that looked good. I'm not going to break all of these down, but just to show you guys a little bit of what I'm getting into. There is a Isaiah Hartenstein demon. It's for his rebounds, 12.5. I think that seems doable. I did take the Giannis Antetokounmpo, 53.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This is before I saw the news about the stomach illness. So, you know, if he was totally good to go, it wasn't that much of a bump. 53.5 is totally doable for him as well. So if he plays great, then maybe this will still cash for me. But one that I actually really did like a lot, though, is this Jeremy Grant, 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's playing in that game against the Clippers. So the Clippers are not like in contention for the NBA Cup at this point, but the Blazers are. The Blazers are 2-1. The Rockets are 3-0. So the Blazers really need the Rockets to lose and the Blazers to get the dub tonight. So I think that they're going to be really giving it their all. The Clippers are obviously still going to be, you know, it's not like teams that are out of the cup are just, it's you know, it's not the end of season. These guys still want to rack up wins to work towards playoffs. So I think that that's going to make that game competitive in the Clippers game. And 21.5, I think he's going to be getting his minutes tonight. I almost took him for the video, Jeremy Grant. So if you want like another pivot play, you could take his regular PRA. But I went ahead, I think it was at 19.5. So 21.5, I'll take it. You know, like he tends to get it done when he gets the minutes. But a lot of these matchups for him where he's not cashing this, it's because they were blowouts and then they pull him. But in this case, NBA Cup, I think that they'll give him extended minutes tonight and really try to fight for this win. So I thought that looked good. And then I took this Andre Jackson Jr. over 4.5 rebounds. I mean, like that's not like one I'm like recommending. I just wanted to fill out the 6-man before the Karl Anthony Towns taco ran out. So I just threw together this little YOLO. But I mean, 4.5, he's been cashing his boards. But if Giannis plays like, and you know, you're playing Detroit, this is one that's a little bit more of a long shot, but still just 5 boards. It's not like impossible for anyone to hit that. But yeah, it's just a couple. So let's do the giveaway real quick. I already have the last night's video in this YouTube random comment picker. So yeah, we're not going to allow duplicates. We don't need to include replies because that's mostly us. Anything goes. No. Yeah, we will do anything goes. All right, let's see who won. 40 comments. And the winner is HMCC Clendon 11, HMCCLENDON 11. Nice pick, fellas. He says. Bro. Nice picks. So yeah, awesome, bro. Congrats, you won it. Let's see. All you have to do is email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com, and we just need your Discord username, and we will get you set up. As soon as you reach out to us, we'll get you in the Discord for a month, bro. So congrats. Thanks to everyone for liking the video, for dropping a comment. We'll definitely do it again sometime. Also, I forgot to mention it earlier, but if you're taking advantage of the Parlay Play promo, you got to do the same thing. You got to email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com, and then we'll just confirm that the code was used with your Parlay Play username, and we'll get you 30 days in the Discord. If you guys want to come join us, we have a lot of fun. The Discord's been popping off lately. A lot of people took advantage of the Black Friday sale, the Cyber Monday sale. So we got like a lot of new members, which has been exciting. So if you guys want to come join us, you can go through Patreon. You sign up there, it manages the subscriptions. Once you sign up through Patreon, you go into the settings. There's a connected apps option in the menu bar, and then you just log into your Discord straight from there. We're also on X, TikTok, and Instagram. It's just at BackdoorFS. You can follow me, Jordy. We have all of our personals in the description of the video as well. But yeah, come say hey, and we could talk some basketball, go over some plays, whatever. Just come say hey to us online. But we appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks again. Don't forget to give us a like on the way out. Good luck tonight, guys. And for those of you that are in the Discord, we'll be making some demon plays here in just a few. But we appreciate you guys so much. Have a good one. We'll catch you in the next one.
Good luck, guys.